YouTube family. Today is Tuesday, December 24th, 2024. It's your man Big D, and I'm back with another one. I would like to thank all of you good people that have continued to show support and rock out with my son and I. We greatly appreciate it. Thank you. Family, this one is a very important one. This one is one that we have to constantly remind ourselves of where we came from so that we can have a clear path as to where we're going and how we are going to get there. So I can remember there was a time back in the 80s and 90s where, if you had some good wood, if you was able to lay that pipe, dudes was mooching off women, mooching off chicks, and be quick to say, "Oh, me and my girl house." No, it ain't your girl house. It ain't you and your girl house. It's your girl shit. Cause your name ain't on nothing. You just a dude that she met at the bar. No, you just a dusty ass dude that she met at the bar. And for whatever the reason, she decided to let you clap her cheeks. And it just so happened that you working them walls 6 ways a Sunday. So your dusty ass done weaseled your way into this girl life. And like I said, back in those days, that's how it was. If you had, be damned if you had a job, let alone a decent job. As long as you could lay some wood, you were straight. But I noticed that the times started to change and women started to evolve, wherein that good D alone just is not enough. Being able to lay that pipe for hours on end is just not enough. To be able to get all up in a spleen is just not enough. You see, just as I always say that love is not enough. Love alone will not be sufficient enough for a relationship to last. It takes more than love. Just as that is so, is nowhere in the world that I can sit up and say with good conscience that good meat, good D, good wood is enough. No. Men, if that is you, I must call it the way that I see it, and I must tell the truth and shame the devil. If all you got going for yourself is you got a strong back and some on-the-go wood, ain't never got no bubble gum, but you got wood on standby, my good sir, you are a dusty. And eventually, it's going to catch up with you. You see, at some point, men can age out too. And what I mean by that is this. Not necessarily from a physical standpoint, because men can continue to procreate until they ready to die, ready to meet their maker, 70s, 80s, 90s. But if a man don't have his life together and he's not on his square, then what an empty life has he lived? So good meat alone, good D alone is not satisfactory. You must bring more to the table. You must be able to you should have more on your resume than, oh girl, I can lay meat till the cows come home. I can work your walls from north to south, to east and west all night long. And yeah, little Pookie can do it. Dusty can do it. But if that is you, then you need to elevate. Because eventually you're going to find out, like the men back in my day found out, that good wood alone is not enough. Because now you got those sect of men that have good wood and their finances are on fleek. You're going to have those caliber and quality of men that got daddy long stroke, but they wealth is also on par. So good wood alone is never, ever going to be enough, because as soon as that she is undigmatized and she and the gaze of that wood start wearing off, but yet it's still the rent / mortgage is due, the car note is due, gas for the car, still got to get food, cable bill, water bill, this bill, that bill. And guess what? Guess what good wood ain't going to do? See, you can't pay the light bill with good meat. You can't pay no cable bill with no I like to see you go down to the cable company and say, well, I you know what? My bubble gum delivery didn't come through again, so I ain't got no bubble gum, but I got some hard meat for you. And they gonna tell you to get the hell on out of here. They gonna tell you to get the stepping, Dusty. So, men, you have to understand that just like women can't depend on they poo nanny to get them through, or they shouldn't depend on that alone. Men, you can't just depend on having some good meat and having a mediocre personality getting you to where you need to be at. If you don't elevate, you're going to always be a bottom feeder. And like I said, as soon as the dignification wears off and that chick understand that, hey, good meat ain't helping with these bills around here, your ass going to be out of here. Because remember, when you started telling your boys, oh, I'm finna go to me and my girl house. No, that ain't your house. That's her house. That's her shit. That's her place. Your name ain't on no paperwork. And unfortunately, your ass is just one argument away from being homeless. You're gonna be like these damn women who getting evicted, sleeping in their damn cars. But hell, Dusty, you ain't even got no damn car. So you gotta hope your mama gonna take you back in. So we have to be fair and we have to weigh it out. We gotta speak. We just can't, give the corrective wisdom to the women. We gotta do the same thing for the men. Because that's only right. So with that being said, family, in conclusion, always remember this, hey, you gotta be well-rounded. Gotta have more on your resume besides, you a good pipe layer. Gotta be well-rounded, and you should be financially affluent. That's the mindset you want to have. And you also want to have that good wood. Well, family, always remember, be more tomorrow than you were yesterday. Peace.